and welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Citadel. Last time, we were the recipient of several uncomfortable revelations. This time around, we're going to try and soldier on through Zone 3X, the waterfront. This level is fairly short and pretty simple. We've got a ton of pistoliers to deal with right at the start here, but fortunately, at max range, they're not that dangerous towards us, and also they are quite rich with meta magnum ammo for us to use. I suppose I should just say, waterfront, or the water in the waterfront is poisonous, so you don't want to fall into it. But these guys are quite rich in meta magnum ammo for us to use, so makes it really easy to take care of them. We're not going to be draining too many supplies. Also, speaking of supplies, hopefully I can. Ooh, hey. Let me get some cover here. Oh, we got shells dropping in the water again. Funny little noises right there. Just wanted to take out these grenadiers before I forget about them. This path right here actually leads to the end of the level. We don't want to go there yet. Now, something interesting right here. That looks like a shotgun. And indeed, this is an arquebus, one of the hunting gun weapons in the game. We could have bought this from Chloe for a while now, but I knew we were going to get a free one eventually anyway, so I figured I'd just get this one and use it for demonstration purposes. Hunting guns have pretty decent power, but they usually have pretty limited ammunition, so they're not exactly the greatest thing in the world to use, but it can be a little fun. As you can probably tell from the ammo UI there, this is double barrel. Also, that was embarrassing. This is a double barrel shotgun that with two quick shots. Why am I stuck here? Oh my god. It looked like I could fit through that, but no, that was not the case. But yeah, I can fire two quick shots, and then you have to reload it. So not exactly the best weapon in the world, but hey, it does the occasional effective bit of damage. We can eventually upgrade its bullets to be a bit more effective, but I probably won't waste too much money into this gun. As you can see, at a range, it's not that effective, but once you get up close, it is basically insta-gibs. Speaking of getting up close, let's just get up close to this one. Get up close to that one, load this up, and take out this monk right there. Whoops, I think I accidentally ejected a shell there. Not a big deal. Actually, I don't want to head this way yet. I just want to explore a little bit more. Don't mind me. Yeah, we aggroed a mechanical enemy. Yeah, oh, hey, actually, we do have a craft bench over here. Let me see here. We can give it a narrow choke as well as birdshot. Now, for the other shotgun in the game, upgrades you make to the repeater do carry over to that shotgun, but they don't carry over to the arquebus for some reason. So we can narrow the choke, or we could give it birdshot. Let's give it birdshot, just for fun. Why not? Why not? Anyways, that also narrows the choke a little bit. And as you can see, very, very effective giving power against unarmored enemies, but not really worth the time to use against things that do have adequate protection. As again here, the mechanical enemy is stomping around there. Let me take out my Law rocket launcher. I always want to call it the Law Launcher. I just, like last video, realized that the rocket launcher being called the Law is probably a pun. Get it? The launcher? Oh, there it is. That's actually a really terrible angle, so let's get out over this way. Now that we've upgraded the rocket launcher to have high velocity rounds that also do burst damage, we get these nice cluster explosions when we fire the rockets, dealing pretty good damage. I'm going to conserve some of my rocket ammo there and finish this thing off with grenades. This thing is quite terrifying if you engage it in a fair battle, but using our cover effectively there, we can take it out with minimal issues. Now, before we move on, we want to move around, not this way, but over this way. We could go to the end of the level past that mech that we just killed, but we want to go this way to get the blessing for the level. We've already grabbed the whetstone, so we're mostly done with the collectibles in this level. Got some acolytes showing up here. It's actually quite helpful. They are a good source of blood bonuses. Keep your eyes on the mini-map for this little maze-like area we got. Make sure nothing is trying to catch you unawares, which fortunately we're doing a pretty good job of avoiding that. Just gonna take things nice and slow here. Ah, man, got hit with that hammer. Sorry about that. Okay, whoa, hey, don't get too close. Yeah, when the acolytes actually close the distance, they are surprisingly terrifying. They swing fast with those maces, and they deal absolutely tremendous damage. As I demonstrated, what was it, Zone 1-4, where I just got clobbered to death? Yeah, these guys do not joke around. Nice that I'm actually landing these headshots. Not exactly a world-class marksman when it comes to FPSs, or just, you know, aiming things in general. So it is nice when I actually land my shots. Get a nice bit of gold here. We'll take out this enemy. take out this one as well, and actually get a very valuable blessing here. The backpack, which doubles our ammo carrying capacity. Quite a few of our guns, we couldn't carry too much ammo for them before, so this is a huge boon. Allows our guns to go a lot farther, particularly ones that have rare and expensive ammunition, like the Zeus cannon. Oh, speaking of, not the Zeus cannon, fusion cannon in this game, I did learn something about overcharging it. Well, actually, hold on, I gotta reload it first. And now, if you overcharge it with a fully loaded mag, and then it starts beeping, big explosion on that. Takes the entire magazine, so not super worth it, but it is fun to fire off every now and again. Probably deals pretty good damage. Something I also tested off-screen is that when you hold a charge for a long time, it gradually degrades the fusion cannon's condition. It takes a while for it to actually rack up a ton of damage from that, but I believe you can eventually destroy the gun by doing that. Not something you're not really going to run into unless you intentionally go for it. So, we've got the blessing, and hey, we've got the blessing and we've got the whetstone, but we have yet to find the secret NPC for this level, so what we want to do is get to the high ground, because the secret NPC is actually completely out of the way. See that jump pad over there? Let's just get a little bit of momentum going. Get that high jump. I don't think I'm going to make that. Yeah, we got to remember that we have the air dash now. We're actually going to be getting a tutorial on that pretty shortly. I think I can make this from over here, so let's just air dash over to this. And, of course, I overshot it. This one's a little tricky, and certain places are a bit more effective for getting to this. Let's use an O2 canister there. I'm glad that the O2 canisters are actually worth your time to use in this game. Can I make it up here with just a high jump? No. Okay, so yeah, let's go with what I was doing before, and just make sure that I don't overshoot it. I probably should have held off on the air dash there. Now, let's hit the air dash here. Let's get a little bit of stamina back, or hell, just use an O2 canister. We want to get right here, get a little bit of running momentum. Oh god, okay, that was not exactly what I was trying to do, but it works. Anyways, there is nothing on this platform here, except this little guy. Huh. Oh no! You witness the existence of the E-Spirit. Once you interact with that guy, you get the achievement for this level once you complete it. Anyways, this is the complete opposite direction of where we need to go to finish the level, so let's get back to finishing the level. You'll have to do a little bit of platforming to escape this place, so be prepared. Be prepared. I'm mixing up my words all over the place today. Use up another O2 canister. We are rich and plenty with O2 canisters, and I usually just sell them anyway, so may as well use them in the levels where they actually are helpful. Got quite a few enemies to deal with on the way out here, but it doesn't take too long to get out. Okay, let's get another high jump charged up. Unfortunately, you do have to land a jump in order to buffer up a high jump, so it can result in quite a bit of lost stamina getting high jumps ready. Bit unfortunate, that. Okay, take out this one right here, and I think that's the last of everything in this level, so we can just have a nice leisurely saunter out of here. Use our handy-dandy air dash to get a little bit of extra height on our jump, or at the very least a little bit more forward momentum, and there we go, we are done. Very simple and easy extra level. And we have returned to Sanctuary. So, with that level taken care of, I don't really want to purchase any more upgrades. We get Atla's message again, but we don't have to go back down to the basement. I want to grab these supplies here, of course. Let's use up one of those foods to get that last one right there. And I think I will sell off a bunch of my supplies, actually. Alright, so let's sell off half our food here. We don't really need that. And we'll sell off most of our O2 canisters. I'll keep 5 in tow just in case we run into any situation where I need them, but that shouldn't come up too frequently. Let's get into Zone 4 now. The Machine Angels, who were not allowed to do good deeds because of their shady origin, chose to save people through hypocrisy. They wanted their hypocrisy to become true good by destroying themselves while their false good deeds were still good deeds. And Act 4, Mission, Deliver Kindness. The job, Killer is dead. Anyways, as usual, in Zone Relic, we've got a tutorial level. At the end of the previous act, we got our blessing before we got to this tutorial. Also, you can mess around with your stats at the start here, if you so desire. I do not desire. So, let's continue on and actually get the formal tutorial for the air dash. We want to get a nice running start there, and then finish with an air dash. Hey, get some more shot shell ammo as well. May as well make good use of the arquebus while I still have it. I'm probably going to buy a, let me see here. buy a new repeater when I get a chance, but may as well make good use of this thing while we have it, like I was saying. Hell, why don't we get the other upgrade while we're at it? All that ammo there. And while I'm thinking of it, also the fusion cannon. Let's get the burst upgrade. As I was saying, for some reason the game just crashed there. Let's upgrade our fusion cannon. Get the large battery there, as well as the burst mode. Large battery increases the carrying capacity to 40 rounds, while burst mode causes each individual pull of the trigger to fire 5 shots. This absolutely tanks the condition of the fusion cannon. So while it is powerful, I really wouldn't recommend using it. The fusion cannon will break really, really quickly if you do, but for the hell of it, we'll grab it anyway. Why not? Defeat these guys with their own medicine. Open up this first aid box here, and what the heck, let's go back to our arquebus here. Now that we've got the narrow choke, as you can see, we've essentially got infinite slug rounds with this thing. I think it's a little bit less powerful, but very similar effect in use. Granted, I don't really think the limitations of the gun really make it that worthwhile. Let's see, oh, hey. Let's give them a quick bird shot ventilation. That's a really awkward way to put it. I was just trying to find something that sounded cool, but that just sounded kind of fucked up, honestly. Okay, let's move on from that. While we're cleaning these guys out, Sister Chloe has something for us. Hi, what a coincidence that we meet here. Why don't you buy something from me once in a while? Not buying today? Sorry. Well, actually, you know what? Nah. Let's, we've had our fun with the arquebus. Let's get our, sawn-off repeater back. And, oh, we don't have enough gold for that. Never mind. Spent too much on upgrades. But you may have noticed that she has the heavy machine gun there. We'll be getting that soon enough. Let's, hit these, levers right here to open up, some light infantry for a little bit of target practice. These guys, as long as we have armor, not that much of a threat to us. When you're unarmored, as demonstrated earlier in the game, they can be quite devastating to your health and well-being. But with our generous armoring, we are not too threatened by them. You don't have to open up these doors here, but there's a bunch of armor and some first aid boxes if you do. Ooh, hey. I think I might, oh boy, I hate these enemies. These enemies in the hazmat suits, they look like the characters from, Lethal Company. They explode into the xenomorph blobs, and these xenomorph blobs, yeah, like that one right there. Did you see that blob until I shot it? No, you did not. They like to hide in the viscera produced by all the enemies, and it can be very easy to walk into them and suddenly find your health just absolutely getting shredded on you. They just bite right through your armor. Absolutely hate dealing with those things. They are my least favorite enemy in the game. Oftentimes, I'll fix a grenade onto the meta magnum just to blow them up, because that's a much easier way of dealing with them. There we go. Getting quite a generous supply of repair fragments from all these things, as well as keeping my armor topped off, so very nice. Remember that these turrets lock onto your current position and just fire a salvo of shots into it, so you can jump over their shots pretty easily. Alright, and now we've got more air dash tutorial. Man, I just, I do just like how, you know, the game world is so much bigger here. It's so funny to me how the game crashed, though. Oh god, that was embarrassing. But not to worry, not to worry. Remember, we just void out in this game. You do not die when you fall like that. Kind of miffed that I couldn't get the ledge grab there, but not a big deal. But yeah, I was trying to say, it's kind of funny to me how, like, I'm getting all these game crashes while I'm recording to this game. I did 2.5 practice playthroughs of this game. Did not get a single crash during any of those. Got at least 2 up to this point, and probably more that I'm just not remembering, because I have a pretty terrible memory. Hi. Ah, boy. I try to pay attention to when the enemies get gibbed, funnily enough, just to see how many, distinct body parts fly out of them. I saw somebody say that it looked like multiple brains were coming out of one people. I'm not sure if I just had multiple people layered on top of each other. Also, new type of elite enemy here. These guys fire these ring energy attacks that home in on you. Pretty dangerous, but not anything to be too worried about, so long as you engage them with adequate weaponry. They're a lot more annoying when they're mixed in with other things. With all that taken care of, let's get into Zone 4-1. The most prosperous era of mankind, the Iron Age, came to an end with the arrival of the Starry Night. The Earth was destroyed and the Age of Silence arrived. Alright, what do we got waiting for us here? It's also worth noting that at this stage of Beyond Citadel, levels start to get a lot bigger and a lot longer, so be prepared for some lengthy ones. Not everyone is a marathon level, if you'll excuse the pun, but some of them go on for quite some time. Oh boy, it looks like we've got brand new enemies here. Brand new enemies require brand new ordnance. We finally get the upgraded rocket launcher, the Flash launcher, the Flash 2. This thing is unbelievably powerful, especially once you get the upgrades. Look at that. These big scary demons, we just took them out in 2 rockets. Once you have the upgrades on the Flash 2, this is the best weapon in the game, except no substitutes. But of course, the game is not going to be very generous with ammo for it, so be very mindful of that. We've got a bunch of turrets located around this level, so let's take them out. Oh my god, goodness gracious. That is a huge supply of hammers. It's like Tim Allen is just raining home improvement down on me. Goodness gracious. Let's get these taken out. And let's take a good look at what's up there. I don't want to speed through the level too much and miss anything too important. Oh hey, there's some more mines that I'm never going to use here. I don't remember how this level is laid out exactly, so let me just get a good look at the map here. Okay, the Archive and the Virtue are a ways off, but as you can see, yeah, pretty sizable level we have to go through at this point. Who is firing at me? You died. There we go. Surprised I was able to land those shots so cleanly. Well, relatively cleanly anyway. I was trying to reload my gun there and I kicked the wall in frustration. Oh boy, it is a grenade frenzy here. Let's get some of these blown up. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa! I think I walked right into something unfortunate there. Yeah, auto rifle trooper. It is so easy to get caught up taking out one enemy and then just have your back completely turned to another enemy. But yeah, it's a huge upgrade to our arsenal here to have, let's see. Yes, okay. This thing's not too bad once you get the bird shot and the narrow choke. Pretty situational, but not horrible by any means. Yeah, okay. Do still have to land those headshots, though, so be mindful that you're getting that. Okay. Take a little bit of damage there. I'm not sure if it's ejecting the shell or if, I think it's not wasting a shell. Okay. I thought it might waste the shell, so I was a little nervous about just doing, oh, whoa, hey. There we go. Yeah, another thing that this weapon doesn't do so great. Not exactly great when you panic fire like that. Let's take out this enemy. Definitely want to crouch to improve my results there. I'm doing so much muzzle kick. It's going to be nice when we're going to be able to put more points into our Wrath. We're slowly getting there. I'm definitely going to max out my Gluttony to start things out, but we will see our other statistics start to hit appreciable points after a while. Let me get to a better vantage point here. Let's just use some of our energy cells up here. I kind of want to trade back the auto rifle for the storm rifle, truth be told, just because it's a little bit more accurate. Even if it carries a lot less bullets, I find it a lot more comfortable to use, a lot more comfortable and more intuitive, really. Whoa, hello. Got a rocket trooper over here. Oh, whoa! That did not take them out as effectively as I had hoped. I was just killing them to see if they would drop some, what was it, law ammo for me, but they did not. Get this one taken out. You can see pretty far with our red dot, although it still doesn't do much for our aim ability. I know the archival file is around here somewhere. Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. Let's just take this nice and easy. Sometimes it's just nice to do things the simple and effective way. Try not to get too caught up in, you know, playing fancy with the enemy. Yeah, I think I walked past the archive file. So let's make our way over here, up and over here, and see where we can find it. Hey, get out of here. I do, okay, there it is. I thought it was around here somewhere. Let's just slide on in, grab our archive file. Cloth of Faith. Well, anyway, let's move on from that, not dwell too much on it, and let's continue onward into the level. Next up is the Virtue, and then we can just move on once we've grabbed all that. Okay, that's that one down. Who else wants some? Always check your map. Somebody's lurking around, but not in any place where it looks like they're a serious threat to me. Alright, okay, I see where they are now. Oh, nice. Did I get a headshot that just insta-killed there? Like I said, Meta Magnum is so much better in this game than it was in the first game. I love using the Meta Magnum. Many times I just run out of ammo for it because I'm using it so much. Very effective weapon. Big fan of the buffs that it got. And the grenade launcher was already a pretty useful aspect of it in the Citadel. It's just an amazing utility tool now. Gives you a lot to do with your grenades. I could gush and gush about this gun. I love this gun. Okay. What do we got over here? Looks like we've got a key to grab. Ooh, we've got our next elite, the Shotgun Elite, and the Shotgun Elite is brutal. Do not mess around with this guy. He she rapid fires shotgun rounds into you, and they decimate your health, punch right through your armor, and if you got them at point blank range, they will just blast you again and again and again, kill you in seconds, and well, kill you in less than seconds, honestly, and absolutely shred your armor. Do not mess around with the Shotgun Elites. Use your best ordnance for dealing with them. It is brutal. Let me tell you. The amount of deaths I've had to them. Oh. I see you up there. Let's just go for something simple. Oh man, I whiffed entirely. Oh wow, that punch right through the shield. I see somebody to talk to. I just wanted to make sure I didn't ignore them. Keep you out of the picture. That wasn't the cleanest engagement. Okay, yeah, right up here, I think. Let's just get up here. Hey, Harriet! As you may have noticed, basic supplies can be sold as well. They're always scarce, and we'll never have enough of them. If you have, I'll change them for some gold. I am actually kind of light on supplies, because I just got done selling some of them to you. Get another cryo chamber here. There weren't any conversations I missed. I'm trying to talk to all the NPCs, since they're our main source of information in the game, as well as some additional background information. They have some interesting things to say every now and again, and it's fun to talk to the NPCs, you know? The type of guy who likes to talk to people in RPGs. Hello. Glad I was able to take them out. Again, another win for the Meta Magnum. Good against rocket troopers. Speaking of rocket troopers, there we go. Trying to blast the rocket out as they fired it. These guys are trying to get a little sneaky deaky on me, but they're not having much luck. Oh, hey. Speaking of somebody having luck, I was just trying to take out that sniper before they became an issue. Oh, we've got tons of people. Whoa! Who hit me? That was weird. Let's use up one of our blood bags here, and let's just drop some explosive ordnance on their heads. Whoa! Actually lagged the game out a little bit. Too many people getting blown up at once. Okay, what do we got here? Here's something floating around. Not sure what it is, though. Well, we've got the flash launcher now, so it's not too big a deal. I think we're ready for anything that could be thrown at us. Hey, I see you there. Let's just take this out the simple way. Oh, load in some rockets. Do be careful. The flash launcher fires very, very quickly. It is easy to fire more rockets than is at all necessary, and that, of course, can be a huge damage to your rocket reserves. Don't want to waste too many of those on things that don't require it. Now that weapon box over there looks inspiring, I gotta say. Let's make our way over there and see what it has for us. Always take it cautiously, though. Even the auto rifle troopers, you know, they're one of the most common enemies, but they are also arguably one of the most dangerous, so do not underestimate them. Alright, let's grab, hell yeah, heavy machine gun. This is this game's answer to the chain gun, and it's quite fun to use. Also, it doesn't burn out its barrel nearly as quickly as it does. Oh, hey. Oh god, my armor is absolutely tanked. Oh god. I was letting myself get destroyed there. Let's get some upgrades for this thing right away. Okay, so the high-capacity drum is the one I'm going to sell. We'll buy the micro-missile mod, but I'm actually going to turn it off because the heavy machine gun's basic alt-fire is one of the only other alt-fires in the game that uses energy cells. I think it's the only alt-fire in the game that, besides the, what is it? The, auto rifle that uses the energy cells. But like the previous game, the alt fire for this weapon is the flamer. So yeah, just burn these people, and here they're even more horrific death screams in this game. I already thought the screams in the Citadel were terrifying. In this game, it was just like, God, I feel guilty for using it. I don't want to use it on them. Hey, here's our virtue. Alright, we're going to max out Gluttony, and then we can work on Sloth. Did I? Yeah, I accidentally took away one of my stat points when I got it in the last video. It is very easy to do that by accident. I try to avoid it, but not something I'm super good at. Anyways, the one big drawback of the heavy machine gun is that it's a little finicky to reload, but it's not the worst in the world. Let's take out some of these enemies. Ooh boy, I think we've got another demon over there, or some kind of angelic creature. Certainly not a friendly one, though. Isn't like the synthetic angels. Fortunately, it's quite vulnerable to the heavy machine gun, and as long as we have reasonable distance from it, we can avoid the worst of its lightning casting ability. I can see you over there. We could have taken that elevator to get down, but where's the fun in that? We can just drop down. The Martyr has adamantium knees. Yeah, we're seeing more light infantry with their stealth camo, which can actually make them pretty difficult to spot against the blue walls, so be mindful of when you're dealing with that. Let's take a blood bag and some food. I want to be careful with my supplies here until we get... Ooh, hey! This is where we've got another demon here. We're getting so many new enemies. Another lightning casting one, even more powerful this time. So let's... I just fired the rockets right over it. Not a big deal, though. That takes it out. Something else is in there, though. Who am I dealing with? I hear something floating. Oh, I see you there. Let's see if it... Oh! Not good, not good. Okay, let's go with the rockets again. Okay. When I hear the large explosion, that lets me know that I got it. See, he's in his death throes there, but he's not too scary to us. Let's, good thing I didn't use a blood bag there. I just, wasted a first aid box, really. 2 first aid boxes, even. Oh, wow. That was a clean, detonation on the rocket there. We've gotten everything that we needed, so let's get the heck out of here. Wait a minute. There's somebody to talk to. Hold on a second. Ah, okay, by the virtue, I just jumped up here and Eska was hiding out of sight. Sneaky guy, sneaky guy. I don't think I've ever talked to him here before. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Go away. Actually not. I'm just kidding. Take these. They are your rewards. Thank you, Eska, thank you. Rewarding me for my diligence there. Alright, yeah, I actually never thought to do that. But we get those, fusion cells, and we get a good amount of gold. Okay, now back to the exit. Slide on in for style. Few records remain of the Starry Night. All that remains are the traces of the indescribable cleansing that took place. Does this look kind of familiar to anyone? Huh. Does this sound kind of familiar to anyone? I feel like I recognize this. Huh, weird. Oh, bunch of acolytes at the start and a bunch of roof-mounted auto rifle troopers. Yeah, this level is a big send-up to Episode 1, Mission 2 of the Citadel. A nostalgia level in the first sequel? For shame, Doi Kudamori, for shame. Nah, I'm just kidding. I think this is a fun little throwback to the first game. It's, of course, plays much more like a Beyond Citadel level, although the layout is remarkably similar, and that has funny implications, considering our greatly expanded abilities compared to the Citadel at this stage of the game. One thing you do want to be careful of, though, there are so many roof-mounted auto rifle troopers, and there are so many acolytes just zooming in on your position. You want to be really careful here. We can get some mileage out of the whale gun here with our... oh, hey, God. Like I said, those maces, they don't joke around. Whoa, hey, whoa. God, I have no idea where I'm getting attacked from. Okay, there's a bunch of grenadiers blowing themselves up also. Okay, we can use up our new scope here. Let me just do that. I can also, oh my god, I didn't get the headshot. Do that. I can also show off our reflex booster here. Slows down time, but doesn't slow down our aiming, so makes it a little bit easier to line up those shots, and I believe it also eliminates weapon sway while the reflex boost is in effect. I don't think it's all that great, but it's there if you like it. There is actually, besides the new, oh my god, my armor is destroyed. Yeah, we need to hide out here. Okay, let's take some food. And we're going to have to take this a bit more cautiously due to all the armor damage that I've taken. Let's just crank this once more. And, aiming a little too low there. I don't adjust well to the higher magnifications on the sniper scope, unfortunately. Let's get to some cover here. Take out this enemy. There we go. Definitely get a new mag loaded. Somebody coming in? Yes, I see you right there. Okay, that was, I don't think that was fair. There we go. Adjusted for that. Okay, whoa, hey. I hear that, shots being fired. Let's get our cryo chamber here. And goodness gracious, I could be due for a visit from Noelle, honestly. Unfortunately, she is not here. So, let's just take these ammunitions here. And we're actually going to wrap up this level pretty quickly after this. But I wanted to talk to Colette and Chloe here. What is it? Are you dissatisfied with our functions? Well, I can understand. There's a guy in the flesh here who has achieved god-killing with only one broken angel on her side. What? 2? What are you talking about? Huh. I'm guessing that the martyr was just informing Colette of our good friend Tycho. R.I.P. Tycho. What? You're asking why there are 4 of us when there used to be one guy who could handle weapons, armors, and ammo all by himself? Go somewhere else. I don't know what kind of cybernetic addict he was, but I don't want to be compared to him. Hey! Do not disrespect the late Tycho. He was a cool guy. He was my friend. This does actually make me wonder if the Martyr misses Tycho at all, if she's bringing him up to Chloe and Colette. That's kind of the fun thing about silent protagonists like the Martyr, is that certain reactions to them can kind of inform what's going through their head without actually outright stating it. And I think it's kind of cool that it does imply that the Martyr cared for Tycho. I also think that's the first time in either of these games that Tycho is confirmed to be a dude. So, yeah, if you were wondering, I wasn't just calling Tycho a he because I was assuming that. Anyways, if we take a charged up high jump over there plus an air dash, we can get a fresh whale gun, as well as the virtue for this level. Let's upgrade our pride and increase our maximums here. This is also a good opportunity to get some target practice on these guys. And if you are keeping a keen eye over there, you'll probably notice that the archive is also there, so once we make our way back, we can grab that and then just make our way to the end of the level, which is located at a very similar spot to where it was in the Citadel. Alright, let's take this guy out, and let's just adjust our shot a little bit, take that one out, there we go, get a fresh whale gun, plus a ton of spare magazines for it. If you haven't bought any extras from Colette, this level is a good source of spare magazines for the whale gun. Do wish I was getting more armor, but unfortunately, not having much luck finding that. Alright, here's our next archive, Fake Angel Concept 1. Huh, weird. Last time we got concept art for the Cloth of Faith, or, well, better idea of what they were going for with the Cloth of Faith, I suppose. But this time, well, this is an image that was swapped out with, when you hit the nudity toggle on the archive images in the game settings. We have actually had at least one other image I know of that is also swapped out when you have the nudity off archive set, but, I'm debating on whether or not I'll actually show those, because, well, I'm definitely not going to show them on YouTube. Let's just put it like that. Okay, let's take out this guy. And if you remember the first game, we're actually right at the end of the level here, so we can just, let's freshen up our whale gun, make our way over here. Not have to worry about dealing with too many of these guys. Honestly, we can just go right towards the end here. Let's take out that one. Don't even need to scope for these guys. Take out that one. A couple guys coming up over here that I will scope for. And just line up that shot. There we go. But yeah, that is the end of the level. It's a lot faster when you can just high jump over every bit of geometry in it. There are a couple of supplies here for us, just like there were in the first game, though instead of a death plane, there's death water, so it's less scary to go for them, and I'm more willing to do so accordingly. Alright, let's finish up and get to the next zone. The origins of the machine angels are shrouded in mystery. The angels' mechanical bodies emerged from the depths of the earth during the Age of Silence and brought civilization back to humanity. Since we've gone over most of the basic mechanics of the game, a lot more of the loading screen tips at this point actually inform you of the backstory and background of the game. With that, we've made it to Zone 4-3, but I think that is a good spot to call it for this video. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, though, goodbye.
I don't dispute the doubts you've outlined, no. But it's my right to waste your time.